Hi, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be building on Potter's Splay lot in Willow Creek, and I want to build a starter home. So I do have a floor plan. You should be able to see it on your top left of your screen. So yeah, let's get started. So I do want to start with just the shell of the house. I chose this house mainly because I felt like it this looked like Willow Creek. I do understand that Willow Creek is mostly based off of New Orleans kind of style housing, but I want to try something different. Okay, so right now I'm just trying to get the outside of the house looking pretty good. The back of this house does have a covered patio. I'm just not sure of like how big that is. In the picture, it does say that the bedroom goes all the way to the back, so let's work it out like this. So maybe it is like this. Because we have the floor plan, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make this side smaller and just follow what the inside looks like. So downstairs is a front porch area. I'm gonna block out here. And then I'm gonna erase these walls here. And then there's a foyer here. And here is where the stairs will go. So let's grab some stairs. And then we have to make them wrap around like that. And let's move it into the house. And then back here we'll have our kitchen. There is a door outside from the kitchen, so that's a little bit confusing. But if we keep going, we should be able to do this. And then our outdoor patio will be here. And I'll just delete these walls. And okay, let's go upstairs and try to get these rooms together. So off of the stairs, there is a bathroom. So some things might have to be switched. Um, there is supposed to be a primary bathroom here, which I believe can still exist. And then the primary suite is off of the stair landing. So maybe if I do this, I need some lights. So think if I just do this here, that's big enough. And then I should be able to sit a bathroom here, a bedroom here, and then maybe another bedroom here. This does look a little bit ridiculous, but I do think that's realistic and that does happen in real life. So it's not exact to the floor plan, but that's the sums. Okay, now that we have our floor plan in place, I'm going to roof our house. So let's do this. I think we'll start with this part. Then we'll copy this over. So let's bring this down. Let's bring this back. And I also don't want this to be that tall. And I don't want that to happen either. So let's bring this back, copy it. And then let's bring in these eaves. And same thing for here. Then we're going to add a little roof down here. Okay, all of our roofing is done. So I think we'll just raise her now up on a foundation. I think I'll do 2 or 3. She's looking perfect. And I also have to keep in mind of like how much we're spending here. So right now, this will also include the lot. So let's see. We need some stairs. I'm just going to go with these basic sturdy stairs for now. To preserve some of my money, I'm going to delete the underside of that. We're also going to add some stairs to the backyard. Perfect. That looks really good so far. So now that we have our stairs in place, just some placeholder stairs, I want to get some siding. Then as for roof texture, it seems like they have something like this, but in a brown. The default of this is brown. I think I want to use that. I want to use this. This too, yeah, that's too light. I think we're gonna go with the default swatch of the Wouldn't You Wonder composite roof. So yeah, that looks really good and kind of like the picture. Too bad we can't do like that little design right here. Okay, so now we're going to add a roof trim to the roofs. So for roof trim, I think we're gonna go with the natural wooden scallop roof from For Rent. Oh, that looks really nice. Okay, and then we're just gonna go and get a pillar. I think we're gonna go with this wooden support column from Love Struck. We're looking good so far. Now let's look for a front door. So for a front door, I think I want to go with the exterior door with multi-plane window, and that's just from base game. And we can set that right in the middle. And for windows, I think we're just gonna go with this classic casement window. Or matter of fact, we should do the octapane. For the bathrooms, we're just gonna go for the short classic casement. So we're gonna put one here, and also one here. And yeah, we have our windows so far. And when I do the kitchen, I'll add in some windows. So now that we're here, I think I'm going to add a fence to this. So let's see. I think we can go with like this regular picket fence from base game and the white, and then same thing for back here. And then we can get a trim for this, just like that. And that's like that because of the right. We can put a trim around the whole house. I think I might actually do that because I'm thinking of maybe instead of having that, we can have a nice brick. Not the ones from vampires. We can do the Brickery Elite with the wooden trim. Oh, that looks so nice. I think I want to do that. One thing I hate about this is that the pillars kind of go wherever they want. that will change my siding, and I'll have to do that, this siding, and that looks so good, except for in like some of the areas, but I can't fight that. So for railings, we're going to go with the shoe rail with square newels in the front and the back of the house, and that should just get us to 9.3K. Okay, so now that we have our stairs in, our railings and everything, I think I'm going to place this house. And let's move her back a little. I think about here. Yeah, I like that a lot. This lot is huge, and I want this family, if they move here, to have room to grow. So now that we have our debug menu pulled out, I'm going to lower our house down and I'll put the railings and everything back once I'm done. So I think I'm gonna pull out a couple of these, make them a little bit smaller. And I don't want like a ton either. There's not like a ton of stuff out for this house either. What I can do is when I put the stairs back, I can make the stairs smaller, because in our reference, there's only like one tile of stairs and they're off to the side. And I think that is actually kind of perfect for what I want to do. I'm not sure how the backyard's going to go yet. I might not put much of one just to start out, um, since this is a starter home. I think I'll go with some of these flowers just off to the side. And then let's get some of these in the front. And then I think that'll be all. So now let's get this back up. I think I'm gonna get it back up to the same height. And let's get our stairs back. Perfect. That looks better. Let's move this off to the side a little bit. And that looks really good. Now that we have our stairs on our railing back, let's figure out what our floor pattern is going to be. We should get some terrain paint instead. And I think we'll do this. That looks really good. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, now let's just get some dirt here. Adding that dirt makes this look so much better and a lot more realistic. Okay, let's see if we can get some trees. I feel like even though like these two trees sit out front, I feel like more trees necessarily wouldn't hurt. I think we can just go ahead and pay for our oak tree and just put it back here, since that's only 70 simoleons. Maybe one of these Japanese birch trees? Beech tree, a Japanese beech tree. As for the backyard, I think I will add a fence, but not a huge fence. So let's come back down. So in debug, I found this fence here, but that's big enough. So I think we should go with this fence. And then we have a little post here as well. So now that I have that fence in, I think I'm just going to add one or two of these hedges to just the side, just to finish that off and give the yard like a little bit of something. Then we'll go back into our terrain paint here. And I'll add in a little bit more patio space. Then we'll add some dirt off to the side of this. Now we're just adding a little bit of perimeter dirt, just so I have it feel like it fits in a little more and it's not so stark. That looks really good. Really, really good. Like I said before, I didn't want to add too much to this house. So I want either you that downloads this house to have fun building it up. Okay, so I do think that the outside of our house is done now. I went in and added some dirt in areas. I also extended our patio out a little bit just so we can fit our fence better. Yeah, I think that looks really great. So now let's start putting in some fixtures. And I'm going to start with some like porch lighting and getting a trash can and everything out here. Okay, starting with the outdoor lights, I think I'm just going to choose this Colonial outdoor wall lamp. I think I'll just go with this like standard mailbox. I feel like it really fits the house and everything. It is a simple place to live, so I don't want to add too much. So yeah, let's just put it like that. Great. And there's easy access. And I think I'm gonna go with putting some planters on the porch instead of plants. I think I'll just go with these for now. And then since technically this is inside, these plants will grow all year round. So as for the backyard, the family can work up to getting a grill, but we do need a back door. And then we also have to get some more windows for the side of the house and the kitchen. For the back door, I'll go with this HBD sliding door. And I'll also get that same lamp we had on the front of the house. And we'll just set that right here. As for windows, I think I'm just going to go ahead and copy these windows over. And I think I'll just put 2 over here in the dining room area. And maybe just 1 on both walls of the kitchen. We need a trash can. And you know what? They can use this trash can right here. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay. So now let's move into the inside of the house. So now that we're on the inside of the house, I want to put some basic wallpaper and flooring down just so that we have it. I don't want to get to a point and I don't have any wallpaper or no funds for wallpaper or anything. So we're just gonna go around the house and just put wallpaper in. So I think I'm gonna go with this door upstairs. Now that I have all my doors in, I think I'm just gonna go with this simple pencil frame for the kitchen. And yeah. And I think we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that window. That gives us some money back. Not too much, but just a little. The inside of this house is going to be very bare. I can tell. I'm going to move these windows over more into the dining room area. And then I'll get started on our kitchen and getting all of our kitchen appliances in. I want to buy a stove. We're going to get the cheapest stove. The one from, what's this, City Living. Same thing with the fridge. We want the cheapest fridge. And that is this one. Same thing from City Living. And then we also have these City Living Blanco. And then I'll get a nice cheap sink. Let's do the one deck kitchen sink. So I want the stove on this wall. About here should be fine. And then fridge can be over here in the corner. I think I'll go with this ugly, dusty blue color for the swatch. I have a mind to just like have just the stove on the other side. I do think this kitchen is a little bit big. We can also get rid of this window. And then if we want, we can get the stove over this way and then just get a corner piece. Put there. This is a good enough kitchen for me. I will get a trash can as well. As for a trash can, we'll get this Garbell wastebasket and we'll set it right there. I think I'll go ahead and do the bathrooms only because I'm scared of running out of funds. I did go ahead and put this here, and then I also need to go ahead and put some stair railings in. I think I'm just gonna go with this. I believe this is the same thing. And let's get rid of the stair railing on the right side. Yep, that's great. I wonder if I can get rid of that. I love that adjustment because now you can just make the adjustment and the railing starts here as you go up the stairs instead of it peeking out down here. That is so amazing. Okay, now we have just under 6,000 simoleons to do the rest of this house. That is not a lot. Okay, now that we have all of that in, let's move into our living area. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab everything and be right back. Okay, so I pulled everything out for the living and dining room. So let's just go ahead and place everything. So I'm gonna put the couch over this way. Oh, and I'll put the love seat here, that here, and then I was looking at this. And I think I'll just go ahead and put that here. I got this table, this accent table, and I thought that would be great for the entryway. And then I found this and thought this would be great for a dining room table. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead with this because I actually do like this table. And hopefully I can get some of this stuff to match That looks nice. And let's get this in blue. This nice blue color. Hopefully I have enough funds left so that I can at least clutter a little bit. Just a little bit. So I've decided to go with the rocking chair from the Laundry Day stuff pack. You can get some side tables in here. I think I'm gonna just go with these from the base game. These cost the same. Let's see if I can find a skinny little bookcase that can go here. I'm gonna go with the Intellectual Illusion wall-mounted bookshelves, and I'm just gonna set them here. And then I'm gonna see about a carpet. So we do have these cable knit rugs from the Laundry Day stuff pack. So maybe I can go ahead and grab one of these. They cost nothing. Nah, that doesn't go. As for a rug, I think we're just gonna go with the base game rug here. Then I'll make the color like this brown color. Okay. So we have just probably just enough to get the rooms done now. So for the parents' bedroom, I think I'll just go with this Mod Pod twin sleeper here. For dresser, we can go with the Puppeteer's wardrobe. And let's change the color of that to match the bed frame. And then that's all I'm gonna put in here for the time being. So for this bedroom, there's gonna be a toddler here. So I think we'll just go with this Blanco contemporary bed. And then we'll also move these windows over and up a little bit. So now that we have this toddler bed in here, let's give the toddler a changing station. And maybe even a toy. So let's go with, let's just go with this uni bear or unicorn. And maybe this is a little girl, so I'll just make everything pink. For this kid's room, I think I'll go with this anti-goblin bed by Kindermaid. Sit it over here in the corner. And I'll also get them a dresser. And I think I'll just get this dresser and put it next to the bed. I'll change the swatch on the bed as well. Let's just do that. We have a little dinosaur print. And we'll also get them a toy chest. And we'll just go with this, the Pandora. Alright, we're almost there. Let's see about getting some rugs. So I think I can get this cable knit rug in the little kids' room. We have a little bit of funds. We didn't spend everything. And as for this kid, I think I'll just get this rug and size it down. For this room, let's see about getting a bedside table. The bedside table, I'm gonna choose, it's gonna just be like this weathered one here. And then I'm gonna get a table light. Let's go with this lamp here. And also let's put these same lamps down here in the living room area. Let's see about getting some plants. So I think we can get this plant here for 75. Let's change the color on that. Let's get these like little table flowers. And let's see about getting some curtains. I think the curtains I'll go with are just these. And then I'll change the color of those in a second. So these are the curtains for the living and dining room. And I'm gonna add in these for the kitchen, just in white. I'll make these smaller. So I think I'll add a couple of pillows to the couch. I think I'll go with the casual comfort pillow from one of the rewards. See if I can get one on each couch. Then I'll change the color to maybe it's tan color. Then I'll get one on this couch as well. They don't have any entertainment, so I'm gonna see about a radio. The only radio that makes any sense is this Life's a Ball speaker, so I'll put this here, and that puts us over. So I think I'll get rid of that. What else can I get rid of? Like I need that. After deleting a couple of things, I was able to afford this speaker, and I think I'm going to go with the one of these nature press portraits. How much will this one put us over? Yeah. So that let's go with this one. 2002. 20,002. Okay. We have our okay, after putting the portrait down, we are at 20,002 simoleons for this house. I think I did a really good job considering I don't usually build this way. But yeah, it's the bare minimum. I feel like it looks great. Um, yeah, I don't have any qualms. Like the family has some music, they got books for entertainment, the kids have some toys to play with. And I think that's a great start for this family. And then as they grow and earn money, they will be great. Just gonna change some of these lights around so that it makes sense. And we can't afford any more lights. So it might end up being a little dark in here in this house. But yeah, there's our build. I think I'm gonna do a little tour now. So as we come in, we have our little foyer or entryway. And this leads into our kitchen, our living and dining area. From the dining area, we have our kitchen. And then we have our cute little backyard with nothing in it. So this family will have to work hard to get a grill and some outdoor furniture, which I think is cool. And then as we come upstairs, we have bathrooms. And then we got the parents' primary room here. We have like a little room for a toddler and a little room for a kid. So maybe this family just moved in. They probably moved here from an apartment. You know, when you move from an apartment to a house, you don't have a lot. So I think maybe this is where Bob and Eliza moves after they make some coin and they have kids. Um, yeah, maybe this is their fresh start. Thank you for watching this video. This is my first time making a starter home and the couple of years that I've been playing so far, I haven't done this. I thought it was a really exciting thing to do. It was actually very fun, and it was actually really very thoughtful way of playing the game. And it also like tests my knowledge of basically what I know is in our catalog, which I don't have extensive knowledge on at all. So there may be a way to in the future do another one of these and like actually know what's in the catalog and things like that. But I had a lot of fun making this, and it's not a lot, and I feel like the family that I have moved here will have room to grow. And maybe it's Bob and Eliza after they get their money up from their apartment. So if this house is empty, I'll have them move in. You can find my links to everything down in this description. I am possibly, by the time this video is out, I may still be working on getting socials together. So please stay tuned. I will be making more videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!